I've been hiding something from you. Something terrible. No, no, not my wife's speed, my old art. And today is time to face it. But here's the catch. I won't just show it to you. I will roast it, then try to fix it. But first of all, let's go way back in time to an fascinating drawing. So this is me, a couple years ago. Apparently my mom took a video of me when I was scribbling on a paper, and I thought it'd be fun to show you guys. Moving forward in time, this is the present me. All grown up, confused, and still watches SpongeBob SquarePants. Please repeat that. This is art. Let's go together. Today, I'm roasting my own art. Why? Because therapy is expensive and self-billing is free. Some of these drawings should have stayed hidden in the archives forever. But nope, we're exposing them today. This art masterpiece was dedicated to my mom and all moms all over the world. Look at this shading. Why does the hand look like it's auditioning to be a chicken wing? Moving on.
Hello.
What? This one looks like I started drawing a cow, but then halfway through thought, maybe an avocado with horns will do. It almost feels like an archaeological discovery done by a cave kid 10,000 years ago, and scientists are still debating on whether it's a buffalo or a potato spirit. Next. Whoa, we have got so much going on here. I was taking notes in a Sunday service and drawing at the same time. It's like I accidentally made a fantasy village that looks like it belongs in a children's storybook. But the details in here are crazy good. I couldn't roast that one. Let's see about the next one.
Oh, hell no!
Oh, okay. Now we're talking. SpongeBob came out straight out of the wood with attitude. One eye is like cute mascot and the other one is like, I've seen things bro. It's like he stopped working at the Krusty Krab and joined a street fighting gang. And the pose is wild too. It looks like SpongeBob. But real talk, the bold inkwork and the broken glass effect and the sharp strokes give this piece a raw dynamic vibe, making it stand out from the usual soft and cute SpongeBob drawings people do. Miss Polka Dot. To be fair, the symmetry is okay, but the hands, bro. Let's just see they've seen things. Next disaster.
Hello.
Hold on. I have to be honest, I traced this one out of a picture. You can see by the clear outlines and it's perfectly shaded and perfectly drawn. No erasing, no guidelines. Yeah, I did that. And I'm ashamed of taking credit of that, but that does not mean just because you trace, you're not an actual artist. If you think otherwise, you know what to do. As for me, I think it's an effective way of developing your skills. The Braided Queen. This drawing is so meticulously perfect, it probably has its own fan club. I spent so much time on that single braid. It's outshining the other parts of the drawing. Every time somebody would ask to see my artwork, this was the first drawing I showed them. Bubble Dog. I made this during the Bubble Dog drawing era on YouTube. To make it short, I used a whiteout for the highlights. Okay, so those are just a few, but there are way more old artworks that I would have roasted. But now, this drawing right here. Here we have Secrets of Bad Anatomy, Rainbow Regrets, boxing gloves that look like they were borrowed from a tomato farm. But I'm going to fix it, and trust me, you'll want to see the transformation. Look at this, the hair. It's not hair. It's a whole pack of Skittles melted on her head. There's the rainbow, feel the shading. Her face is serving permanent side eye. She looks like she's ready to punch you, but only if you take the last slice of pizza. And the gloves, wow. Nothing says champion fighter like maidens from a toddler's winter set. And those arms, are they muscles? Or did somebody just rub a pink highlight across them and call it biceps? So the drawing is awful. But what if? What if we turn this disaster into something powerful? What if I take everything I've learned recently, anatomy, shading, dynamic poses, and rewrite history? Well, let's find out. First, the arms. No more noodle arms. We're building a real muscle this time. Sharp lines, solid curves, yeah, that look like they could actually throw a punch. Next, the gloves. Say goodbye to tomato meat and say hello to real boxing gloves. Actually, I'm going to give her hand wraps. The side eye, oh, it's staying, but now it's sharper, deadlier, and a smack that's saying, I know I'm about to win. And finally, the rainbow hair. Still wild, but controlled. We're doing no more metal Skittles, there's the rainbow theory. This is punk rock fighter energy. Okay, so I'll be using this pencil I got from my little bro's school porch. We've all had one of these at least once in a lifetime. Look at how it's chewed, bro. So I'll be doing a time lapse of the sketch following the plan that we had earlier. Here we go. Now we fixed the majority of the face and the body and the arms. Let's now move on to the hair. Remember I said we needed to be controlled but yet wild. I wanted her to have this kind of braided hairstyle. From my old drawing, her hair is short, but while I'm fixing it, I want to give her long hair but braided because she's a boxer. We don't want her all wind blown when fighting. Step 2. Using normal colors. By normal I mean those old raggedy color pencils our parents got us when we were little that can barely blend each other. And surprisingly, I've got a ton of them. Let me just sharpen them and then let's get to work. The classical peach. Do you guys also call peach color the skin flesh color? I remember in school, whenever you needed to draw something, I remember people calling peach colors or peach crayons as the skin color. Back then, we kind of had a habit of simplicity, that is peach for skin, green for grass, and yellow for sun. It was more about finishing the picture first rather than being accurate. And also the shade movement, we used to go from left to right or up and down in a very rush manner just to finish the drawing. I want to blend the hair. Sounds like blue and purple. Wait, that's not purple, that's actually magenta. It's annoying that these color pencils are coated differently to the color that they actually provide. This is the casual 14-year-old skill set. But now to phase 3, adding alcohol markers. It's what we've been waiting for. Alcohol markers are more of a present thing. I don't know how long they've been around, and I've pretty much come to love them because of their blending abilities, the different shades that they bring, and just how they make a drawing pop. Like, look at this, halfway done Spider-Man drawing that I did. It's really cool. But then again, they do also have their own share. Starting with the price of these markers. That price, it's really high. But all in all, I really think the markers are better than color pencils. If you think otherwise, change your mind. The topic on alcohol markers, artists all over the world have very strong opinions on them. And since I'm almost certain that every person watching this video are artists, so let's get them out. Here are some fire topics I'd like us to check out. 1. The smell test. Apparently the markers I have don't really have that, they don't really release that much scent, so I can't tell you whether I love or hate the smell of alcohol markers. I don't really know how they smell like, is it like alcohol or spirit, but I bet it has to be something close to alcohol, you know, from its name. Number 2, budget wars. Are you team Ohuhu or team Copic? Which brand do you use? The one that I use right now is Guangbo, but I've always wanted to get either Ohuhu or Copic, but I'm kind of challenged between the two. I don't really know which is best, so I'm relying on you guys to help me with that. Another thing, when using alcohol markers, what's the scariest color to start with? I've had some friends who said black, red, or dark blue, but personally I think the scariest color to start with is black. I usually prefer using it at the end of a drawing because of highlights or maybe dark areas. If you were to keep one marker, which one would it be? And what would you consider before you make that choice? Well, for me, if I'd choose, I'd go for how regular I use it, how popular it is on almost everything out here, and how much creative I can be with that single color. At this point of the drawing, I'm actually using a black gel pen to create the outer sketches, especially the hair. It has really fitted pretty well. It's one way of being resourceful. It's not just only for the face, but I'd like to do it all for the drawing. Let's see how it comes out. Alright, moment of truth. Here's what happens when you take a childhood doodle and give it a rematch with the present day skills. From balloon gloves to actually boxing gloves. I think she's finally ready for the ring. But what do you think? Did I win this fight against my old art, or should I throw in the towel? Also, from the drawings before, which one do you think I should recreate? Drop in your thoughts. And one last thing, this is actually my little brother. It's a miracle I got him to stay so still for the camera. Isn't he adorable?